We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Rick Payne, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out.
Into the box, Jorge Veras. One under the lights. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 to count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Here it comes.
Ball at the center.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Reggie Kellogg. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Ready now, Bryce Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
He's running. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on the pitch for a double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. At the plate now, Frankie Fernandez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Got a full count.
Sam Quintero will be next. Lewis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate, Sam Quintero. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Jack North, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Blair King, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set the 3-1, and it's fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Edwin Rodriguez gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Miguel Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Miguel.
And the pitch.
Ramirez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding in, McGee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to go down swinging there. McGee becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jimmy Lowe.
Standing in now, Jimmy Lowe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Settling in now, Benji Perez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
The pitcher, Edwin Rodriguez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Vera.
Striding into the box, Jorge Veras, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
In now, Reggie Kellogg. Fouled off. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hey. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Bryce Lewis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Eric Burns.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that's in there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So digging in now, Marshall Gilchrist, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Gilchrist makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Look, now the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Lewis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding in for the Rockies, Martin Zemecki. Throw over to first. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frankie Fernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Frankie Fernandez becomes the first out of the inning.
Quintero.
Stepping in now, Sam Quintero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Standing in, Jack North. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners on first with 1 down. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Blair King, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. King, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Tomas Trinfel. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Rick Payne, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Miguel Ramirez waits on deck. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Miguel Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one, 3-0. Digging in, Benji Perez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Edwin Rodriguez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Veras comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
At the plate, Reggie Kellogg. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Pitch on the way. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Zemecki gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, McGee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Number 50, Jimmy Lowe.
To the plate now, Jimmy Lowe, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way, and he lays off for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Eric Burns, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Marshall Gilchrist. Ball 1. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Bryce Lewis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ethan Pryor takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 44, Ethan Pryor.
At the plate now, Frankie Fernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So he got him swinging. Frankie Fernandez becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Sam Quintero, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 20. North.
As a look, now the pitch. Jack North is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, behind the back. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got to tell 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Martin Zemecki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tomas Trinfel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
And he misses again, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Will Evans will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Evan Schwartz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47.
Now at the plate, Blair King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, Benji Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Schwartz, 30 years of age. He was selected in the third round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Edwin Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Jorge Veras will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Now to the plate, Miguel Ramirez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Veras waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batter.
Striding in, McGee. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Jimmy Lowe is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Burns, runner in scoring position with Cigar. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Reggie Kellogg. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Bryce Lewis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Thank you. That's good.
Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Into the box, Frankie Fernandez fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Ready on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. And now the runner's trying for third. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Sam Quintero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Chandler Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right. To the plate now, Jack North, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zemecki finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Blair King. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Benji Perez. Popped up. Richardson has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rockies nothing. Stepping box, Marshall Gilchrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot here to left, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Bobby Richardson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. No outs, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. North has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So stepping in, Martin Zemecki. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now to the plate, Tomas Trinfel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. North is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Domingo Lantigua will be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Domingo Lantigua.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball three.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jorge Veras has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he popped him up. McGee over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Reggie Kellogg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1, here it comes. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Bryce Lewis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he popped him up. Trinful into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ian Slowey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Ian Slowey.
Ben Fuller will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he struck him out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch-outs? That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
Into the box, Miguel Ramirez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now, as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. That's popped up out towards short right field. King onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. McGee. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now, as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Denver, Rankin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Denver, Rankin.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Frankie Fernandez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Sam Quintero waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sam Quintero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping up to the plate, Jack North. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Rankin comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty B? He goes right at the hitters.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jack North takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Here's the first pitch to him. Blair King stands in as he looks at a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Benji Perez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in, Jimmy Lowe starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Burns. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Reined in on to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marshall Gilchrist.
The last at-bat, Manny B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
In now for Colorado, Bobby Richardson, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Gilchrist rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping into the box, Tomas Trinfel, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mario Oquendo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 50, Mario Oquendo. Now catching and batting 9, number 40, Randy Dixon.
Felipe Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sanchez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Last strike now for Colorado. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-5 tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Edwin Rodriguez is credited with the win. Rick Payne was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.